Hello everyone, I'm Trey Rich and you are watching The Buzz. On today's show, we are backstage at Kiss FM Wango Tango in Los Angeles. Then, we talk to Rose Byrne and Dierdre Friel of Apple TV's Physical. Madison Chimon stops by to talk about her new show with Julia Stiles called The Lake on Amazon. And finally, twerk out queen and all-around badass Lexi Pantera stops by to talk new music. It's a full show, so let's roll that intro.
Hi, my name is Gail, and let's get Buzz.
Before we get started, So You Think You Can Dance is back on Fox, but not without a little controversy. The show is about 2 weeks in on its run, and they have already fired one of their judges. Former Glee star Matthew Morrison was kicked off the show for sliding into the DMs of one of the dancers. We are still trying to get some more details. Producers say the contestant felt uncomfortable and brought the text to their attention, and they saw the flirty text to be inappropriate. But Matthew said all his texts were to talk about her dancing and their mutual admiration for a choreographer they both work with. And with other shows he's been on overseas, texting the contestant was totally okay. Let's take a look.
It's really unfortunate that I have to sit here and defend myself and my family against blatantly untrue statements made anonymously, but I have nothing to hide. So in the interest of transparency, I will read to you the one message that I wrote to a dancer on the show. Hey, it's Matthew. If you don't mind, would love to get your number and talk you through some things. The end. I sent this because this dancer and I both share a mutual respect for a choreographer that I've known for over 20 years, and I was trying to help her get a job as a choreographer on the show. It's devastating that we live in this world where gossip rules and people's lives are being thrown around as clickbait. I think this is much bigger than me and this story. Gossip is toxic and it is destroying our society, and we need to do better. And in no way do I want this to take away from the show, because dance has always been a unifying and healing modality. And I genuinely wish all the contestants and my fellow judges all the best.
Well, it seems like whatever the case, the producers weren't feeling it and fired Matthew from the show. Since the story broke, Matthew's wife came to his defense on the gram and said she fully supports him. The live portion of the show is coming up in a few weeks, and as of yet, there is no word if they are going to replace Matthew with a new judge for the rest of the season or a series of celebrity judges. It seems like Matthew has some support, as host Kat Deely liked his apology post earlier this week. Starting off the show, we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Los Angeles for the iHeartRadio Kiss FM Wango Tango concert, starring Camila Cabello, Shawn Mendes, Becky G, 5 Seconds of Summer, Gail, Diplo, The Chainsmokers, and many others. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, this is Cindy Kennedy Gomez, and we're back at Wango Tango. We're about to talk to a few of the performers that are performing here tonight. The pink carpet starts now. So you have the song of like the summer. Tell me, did you think that it was gonna be that big?
No. I don't think anybody really thought. My brother would probably be like, I know, but I had absolutely no clue. I also feel like, I don't think I could ever be like, I know that this is gonna do this. Like, I had no clue.
I just played a show. It was amazing. It was nice 20 minutes on and off. It was. I wish I could have played longer, but it was super sick.
How is it like performing in front of like a live audience and all of that?
It's been a minute for me. You know, I was touring a bunch before the pandemic, and so it's amazing to be back out. This is my first show back out, so.
Nice to meet you. So you just performed. Tell me about that.
It was fun. Anytime I get a chance to get back on that stage, it's a blessing, so I can't complain.
Is there anything in particular that you ever need like backstage with you, like whether it's like certain food or something to drink?
I like to have some Gushers and a yerba mate, and I should be good.
Oh, that's cool. I love Gushers too. I just finished listening to your sound check. Tell me about it. It sounds amazing.
Oh, thank you. We were just trying to get the levels right on everything. It was very fast, 10 minutes, so.
So how does it feel to be part of the Wango Tango?
Unreal. I can't believe I'm here talking to you right now. It's crazy.
So tell me a little bit about the music you got going on and new songs are dropping.
I have a 7-song EP coming out this summer that I'm excited about. I had a single called Too Precious drop like a couple weeks ago or so. a lot on the way.
You just performed.
Yeah.
Tell me, how was it?
A blur. Like, it was just so exciting. I thought nobody was gonna know me, and then like people were singing lyrics, and I was like, ah, it was so exciting.
How does it feel for like your fans to like know your lyrics and sing
Yeah,
along?
it was so exciting. I feel like it was like such a relief because I was like, oh, it's gonna be awkward, but it's so crazy to know like something you wrote, honestly, just for like the purpose of writing, is now something that people are like relating to and like having a moment with you in the audience.
And you just did a cover for Lewis. How was
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I have that cover on Spotify, and I did it like years ago. And then I was like, I think we should just do this again. Like, everybody knows it, and like I love Lewis. I'm like so inspired by his music.
So you just got that song, The Weeknd. It's such a big success. Tell me about it.
I can't feel it, not yet. You know, I just, I'm a slow grower. So, but I love, you guys love that song, and I'm sure that you're gonna fall in love with me too.
Oh, absolutely, yes. So tell me, you actually just performed. Tell me about your performance. Like, how was it seeing the fans and interacting and all of that?
We all completely bonded, and this is like first time watching my US BB10s, my fan group's name, and BB10s like face to face. We can touch each other. It was first time, so we just communicating and touching and making love. Didn't make me love, but like sharing love, and it was amazing.
So how are you today?
I'm good. Pretty. You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you. You do too.
Thank you.
So tell me, what brings you out to the Wango Tango today?
Well, I'm presenting Lauren Spencer Smith tonight, and I'm very excited. I also have a new podcast with iHeartRadio called Burke in the Game, so I'm just here to celebrate.
Tell me about your podcast.
Well, it really is about my personal life and me being newly divorced and just going through it, really. You know, there's some great days and there's some really shitty days. I don't know if I could swear on here, but we could bleep that out.
No, by all means.
Okay, good. I just got a thumbs up.
Shitty.
He is good. Okay,
shitty is
green
good.
light for the and we have sex therapists coming on, and we have a girl who specializes in freezing your eggs, and there's like all these questions that I have as a 38-year-old woman, on like what to do and what's next and how do I get back into the game.
And is there anybody that you're looking forward to seeing performing tonight?
Shawn Mendes.
Shawn Mendes.
Yep, for sure. I can't wait.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
You
thank
look
you.
beautiful,
Thank
by
you.
the way. You look
Thanks,
gorgeous.
so do you.
Thank you.
I'm a fool, keep on coming back to you. I'm so stupid for you. I'm so stupid for you. You're so bad for my health, but I just can't help myself. I'm so stupid for you.
Yo, what's good? It's Ian Dior, and you've just been buzzed.
Stay put, we have more show to go with Byrne and Dierdre Frie to talk about season 2 of their hit show Physical. We'll be back after these messages.
Guys, I'm super obsessing right now. Look who it is. Ryan Seacrest. Oh my god.
Physical is back with season 2. Madison is up next with Byrne and Dierdre Frie to talk about the new season and their character dynamic on the show. Let's take a look.
Get a good look, honey?
Allow me to present the titular body behind Body by Sheila.
That is a dynamite-looking outfit. What's that color?
Yellow. Eyes on the prize. I would love to expand into my own lifestyle brand.
Stick to the plan.
Why don't you go out there and promote your film?
It's a videotape.
Whatever it is.
He doesn't care. I'm the original her. You stole from me. No, this is my routine.
What do we say about that anger of yours?
That it's bad vibes.
Super bad vibes!
All right, you guys, Physical Season 2, congratulations. What do you think Sheila's inner narrative was as she began filming this season?
Oh. Well, I just go with what's on the page. You know, I'm a very obedient actress. Well, this season really opens up. The world is a lot more open to the other characters in a way, and you really get to kind of explore Greta's world and John Bream's world, and Murray Bartlett joins the show playing Vinnie Green, who is a rival / mentor to Sheila. And actually the inner monologue, I did a lot less of it this season. Toward the end, it comes back with kind of a vengeance, but she's in recovery, quote unquote, at the beginning, and that so sort of informed a lot of it. But I enjoy doing the voiceover. It's actually quite technical. We do it really at the end, after the edit and stuff, and it's like the final sort of piece of texture of the whole show.
I love that. Was it an interesting experience? Because I imagine to do that inner monologue, you had to kind of go to like a dark place as an actor. So what was the actor like to be in this recovery period?
Well, there's recovery and there's recovery. So then that's really dealt with toward the end. And, you know, you fail at recovery many times before you kind of can address the root issues. And Sheila's not there yet when we meet her in season 1, but she's trying, and she's definitely cracked open. Like, her marriage is in a much different place. She's saying what she thinks to her husband, and they have like this huge kind of moment in the limousine in episode 1. And so it's exciting to see her slowly start to step into her confidence a bit more. But it's a long road, and she still has many secrets that she's doing and many sort of double lives she's leading. So it's not a real recovery. Yes. That is dealt with.
And on that note, Dierdre, there's a lot of women who might not be the biggest fan of Sheila, but your character continues to champion her, wants to partner with her. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that your character wants to be a part of her success and be a part of her life?
Greta admires Sheila greatly, and looks at her, definitely in a lot of season 1, looks at Sheila like sort of what the perfect ideology of a woman should be. So that's, Greta, I think, feels like she could, just being near that is helpful to her. And then in season 2, I think actually does rub off on Greta in a lot of ways of growing and challenging herself and maturing, like finding out what she's capable of. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Was it inspiring for you to be able to open up your character a little bit more and see more of who your character is this season?
Absolutely. It always is. We have just some really fantastic writers on this show. Annie Weissman has created some, just like the relationships are so wonderfully complex and they crisscross in so many cool ways. And I got to start the whole season by filming with Rory Scovel, which I really didn't get to do that much last year. And it's so great because my character hates him so much. So it was like the first time, but I only got to kind of play that out with how I talked with her. And to play it out with him a couple times this year it's really fun. Rory and I get along in real life, but it was fun to banter.
To have a scene.
Yeah.
Those scenes are really fun to watch. I also love Danny's storyline because I feel like a lot of male viewers were forced to kind of go into that stay-at-home dad role through the pandemic. So what do you guys think that the men today could learn from that storyline?
Don't give
if anything.
Yeah, exactly. Don't give your kid a knife. There's a scene later in the season where that's happening.
Don't get your kids thrown in jail.
Don't get that. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. What could men learn from Danny? Yeah, I guess, well, he is laid back and he does kind of let Maya make a lot of choices for herself. So that's positive.
That is positive.
Greta didn't have the best of it. I think Danny did try, but Greta wasn't sold on it. So I'm not sure I'm the right one to ask.
Okay, very fair. Last question before we round up. I was really inspired by Sheila this season because she's really taken control of her life despite all the odds against her. Did you guys feel the same way?
I hope so. Look, with any anti-hero like Sheila, you still want the audience to root for her, And I think this season is more about her sort of boots on the ground, trying to get her business up, and a lot of the obstacles along the way. The biggest one being herself, in many ways, and her own sort of actions. So Annie's great at sort of intertwining that and setting that up, and it's fun to have another chance. You set so much up in a season 1, in a first season, so to kind of take a breath and really enjoy the characters a bit in season 2. It was fun to see.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much.
Have we been in too long? I was starting to worry that maybe
Relax. I mean, you think they'd sell these things if they weren't safe?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Stay right there. We have Madison Chimon up next to talk about her new show on Amazon called The Lake. We'll be back after these messages.
Your parents said that it was either summer with me or Bible camp.
Just don't try to be my parent.
Not like other birth dads. I'm a cool birth dad.
Are you quoting Mean Girls?
After returning from abroad following a breakup with his long-term partner, Justin plans to connect with his teenage daughter he gave up for adoption. His plans to make new memories with his daughter, played by Madison Chimon, at the family cottage go awry when he discovers his parents left it to his stepsister, Maisie May, played by Julia Stiles. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Madison Chimon, and I play Billy Barnes in Amazon's new show, The Lake. What can I tell you? I mean, it takes place in Canada, in cottage country, and the show centers around our main character, Justin, who just got back from kind of like a really long excursion in Australia where he was dating a bunch of people, and he and I are forced to spend a summer together as like birth father and daughter. But then our side story, our side plot is that Julia Stiles' character is the antagonist, and she stole the deeds to his father's cottage. So we're kind of fighting for the deeds back to the house while also trying to repair our relationship. God, she's just so cool. She's like everything you think she is, really, really down to earth, really relaxed, and I kind of made it a point to not watch anything she was in before I worked with her. Once I found out that it was her and that she was a part of the cast, I was like, hey, Madison, don't watch anything that she's in because you're gonna fangirl and freak out. So that helped. But yeah, she's great. This is so funny. She said, she's like, I don't do comedy that often, but she's like, when I do, I always play the villainous antagonist, and I think she's perfect in it. She's great.
Who got all dressed up? Your 2.5 million followers gonna be impressed.
Maybe, but I'm only trying to impress one tonight. Why haven't you followed me yet?
Because I don't need to. You've been following me. So what, you here for the show tonight, or did I forget a pin cap at your grandma's?
What can I say? I wanted to see you. I don't know if there's one particular role. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, but it started with commercials. I remember my first commercial was an MTV spot for Coca-Cola, and I had so much fun on that set, and I was like, I have to keep doing this. But then my favorite production that I did at UCLA in theater was this really dark Ionesco project, and I was playing this student. So I don't know, there's so many different things. I don't think there's just one. There's so much I wanna do. I wanna do everything. I think what's on my bucket list? I would love to do a Disney live action remake. I'd love to do a voiceover for a Pixar animated, I'd love to play a milkshake who dances around and sings. That'd be so funny. I'd also love to be in a Marvel movie and be have the first movie that's centered around a female Black person and get to be the next Black Widow. I think that would be dope. I'd love to do an A24 horror film. I mean, there's so much. There's so many things. I do love the idea of producing and writing and creating your own work. I think more so down the line though. I'm pretty occupied with acting, but yeah, maybe one day. You can find me on Instagram, just at my name, Madison Chimon, and Shamoun is spelled S-H-A-M-O-U-N. Hi, my name is Madison Chimon, and you've just been buzzed.
There's still more show to go, so stay put. We have Lexi Pantera in our artist spotlight. We'll be right back.
Booty on her, she got some booty on her. I know. Booty on her, she got some booty on her. I'm a bad little b****, I accept it.
Lexi Pantera has been grinding since the age of 16, y'all. But then she helped thrust the twerking movement with her viral videos and workout classes that helped catapult her and her music career to new heights. Now Virgin Lex is about to embark on a new tour and drop new music. Let's take a look.
Huh? My name is what? My name is Lexi Pantera. What up? My name is Lexi Pantera, aka Virgin Lex.
Got me in a limbo. I like it when you grab me by the hip bone. Cause I'm bending over backwards for the dick though. You know how to turn a lady to an info. You got me in a limbo. I like it when you grab me by the hip bone.
I'm a Gemini, so it's gonna be everywhere. And I'm not afraid to spill my emotions out in different genres. Like, I'm always gonna be pop, R&B, rap. I might tap into some ballads because I have a real singing voice and I know it's gonna show up one day. But I'm not prepared for that yet. But I don't like to stick to one genre, you know? I like all music, so that's what you're gonna hear from me. You're gonna keep hearing the same different things. I'm not always writing. I do set like sessions, studio sessions, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this and then kind of figure out what I want at that moment, like what I'm feeling. I'm not 24/7 writing, no. I really set my time for that stuff because I still perform and I have to rehearse and I have some interviews and I have music videos and it's a lot of different preparations for the rollout. We're in the studio with Jessie. Jessie's in town. We're finishing our Brooklyn EP. All right, well, this song, fantastic. Twerking on the Brooklyn Bridge in traffic. Go up, it's like mad. Dang, how long until the food's here? It's taking a while. This place is crazy. It looks like a spaceship. Look at it. I got a pickle head. Jessie over here fucking herself on
Cooking.
Also, we're trying to find Jessie a tag today because she needs a tag. Jessie. But those background vocals about to be good. What I did want to do is I didn't want to wait on a whole album because it just takes a lot to put together an album. Mixing and mastering and producing and the splits. It's just a business aspect, right? So like I was like, I didn't want to wait for that. Like this is easy. Me and my girlfriend did it. We can easily do it together. Let's just put it out because I want more people to hear more music right now that's more recent. So we're like, oh, this is easy. Let's just put out an EP. So it's coming out soon and it's easy. And it's more current, so I'm excited. Yeah. I like to collaborate with people though. I don't like I can't do everything myself. I like getting some ideas from other people because I run out of ideas sometimes. I'm like, damn, I can't. Sometimes I'm just too in it, and I need someone that's stepping out of the box to be like, oh, maybe you should do this and do this. So I don't have any music videos done for that yet, but I think that God Complex definitely deserves a video. And, I don't know if I want to tap into in the video of who it's about. Maybe do some fun shit like that, messing with the guy, I don't know. Maybe I just do something completely different. It's a pretty uplifting record in a way. You just gotta hear it. It's an interesting record.
I'm a bad little I accept it. So I bought me a necklace. He like girls that live a little reckless. He got a death wish and when it all falls down like Tetris, I'm giving him extras. And when he stroke it, I'm calling him daddy. When he up his side, got him on in a Lexus. You dick, come spin on it. Come spin on it.
Yeah, a little dance booty record.
Yeah. How did that even come about?
I heard the record, the beat, and I was like, ooh, I'm rapping on it. And then like, I'm a bad little bitch. That little little vibe came out, and I like, this is a good sound. I like that sound for me. It was a very sweet tone. It sounded just good to the ears. And then I was like, I want to feature on it. I want someone cool on it. I don't know, maybe a girl or a guy. I thought it was gonna be a girl for sure, because it was booty on her. Like, it needed to be some girl. And my booking agent at the time was like, what about Trina? I was like, oh, Trina for sure. Bring her over right now. He sent her the record. She loved it. She hopped on like 2 days after, sent it back. I gave her some bread, and then we did the video in Miami. It was lit. She had to come on it. That was the nastiest time I've ever been. I haven't had a record that's like nasty like that. And so I was like, oh, Trina's perfect because she's going to bring in that nasty vibe that it also needs.
Boy, you on my mind. You sit here all the time. I didn't want to put you through it. Running over things to say when I see you face to face. Fuck it, I'ma do it. Sit down on this chair, let me run through it. All the shit you think I don't know.
Well, my new single, Girls, just dropped. And we're shooting the video on the 12th of this month. So it's coming out in a couple weeks. And it's all-girl cast, and it's all-girl crew, which is so freaking cool. And it's shooting in Chicago. Never shot anything in Chicago, so I'm excited about it. So you guys will see that for sure really soon. And then I think the next one's gonna be the God Complex one off the EP. I don't know, I have no idea what that's gonna be like yet, but that's coming. And this tour, honestly, I have never toured 23 cities in 30 days. Like, I don't know what I'm in for, but like, I'm stoked. Like, I cannot wait. And it's like a 40-minute set. And it's also my first meet and greet that I've had, like a big meet and greet where every city, like I get to meet these fans. Like, I've never done that before, so it's super new for me. Y'all, you guys can follow me everywhere and anywhere. Lexi Pantera. Lexi with a Y, it's not an I. Panterra with 2 R's, don't get it twisted. Google me, YouTube me, Facebook, Twitter, OnlyFans, Buzz. Wherever you want, you'll find me. Follow me on Instagram and come see me on tour. 23 cities, I'll be there July 14th until August 14th.
That's big. Are you buzzing?
Tour bus. I got a tour bus. What? I've never had a tour bus in my life.
Like
I got a tour bus, a bus, big bus, 9 people, shower, all of the things. My dog is coming, which my dog's gonna be wobbling around. I have a bunch of people coming. I'm stoked about it. We're doing the whole vlog situation. Like, it's gonna be lit. Hi, my name is Lexi Pantera, and you just been buzzed.
That's all we have. Special thanks to Lexi Pantera, Madison Chimon, Rose Byrne, and Dierdre Frie, everyone that stopped by at Wango Tango, iHeart, Kiss FM, Cindy Kennedy Gomez, and Madison Brodsky. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and double tap us on Instagram, all at @buzz_access. Before we go, we're going to leave you with some footage of this year's West Hollywood Pride Parade. I'm Trey Rich, love and light to you all.
Puñeta tu mirada, tú no ves que te picheo. Y yo soy una atrevida, pero contigo ya no quiero. Yo hago lo que me dé la gana. A los pendejos como tú les recuerdo.
For more stories and extended clips, go to thebuzzallaccess.com. I'm Trey Rich, and you've just been buzzed.